Editing, okay, is one of the pillars of content creation, one of the final pillars. That pillar helps us to manipulate perception. Okay, so we can have a 1 hour session and then you choose to present that 1 hour session in only 1 or 2 minutes. It's editing that helps us do that. So video editing is the manipulation of video images to produce something new. Take note of that word manipulation, because this is the key, the master key to editing. Skillful handling, controlling something to your own advantage. Just like I said, a 1 hour footage, and you say, how can I make this footage 2 minutes? How can I make this 2 minute footage 5 minutes? You're going to influence that footage. You're going to control it. You're going to handle it skillfully, and you're going to operate it in different dimensions to achieve that goal. So your editing starts with understanding what your goal is. When you have a clear goal that, okay, this is what I want to achieve with this footage, then that's when you know what type of influence, what type of control do you want to add to that footage. You should register for the content creation class so that you know how to ideate content. We've picked one. We want to see what the video is. Okay, so for this particular video, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main objectives, 5 main goals, right? That's your footage. First thing that you do is you understand your footage so that you know how to achieve your goals, what to remove, what to add, what to change. When you go into a doctor's office and you say, oh, my head is paining me, I need to sort it out. First thing it does is it asks you some questions to understand your present state, to know what could be causing that issue so that you know what to prescribe. 4 different drugs could probably cure that headache. You might have something that is allergic to quinine and quinine. You can only know that by understanding your own physical state, history, and all of that. That's why I asked those questions. So that simple move that I did there, okay, it's not just random, it's intentional, just to understand what this footage is like, okay? And looking at this footage now, just that alone, I've been able to see 1 or 2 things that can help me with the look. Now understand that good footage plus good editor, that's the best outcome that we can have. We're going to have a good final video. Good footage plus bad editor will have a bad outcome, bad final footage. Bad footage plus good editor is 50-50. It could come out good or it could come out bad. Then bad footage plus bad editor is going to come out bad. So the footage that you're starting with should also manage your expectations of what can come out of it. Have you heard the phrase where they say, if you can drive in Lagos, you can drive anywhere in the world? Which means that they're trying to tell us that Lagos driving is so chaotic and crazy. If you can successfully move yourself around in Lagos, you have an easier time moving around in places that the stakes are not that high. Now, if we can figure out how to clean up a bad video, there's a good chance that good videos will be like a walk in the park for us. You get my point? Let's look at video formats. This is very important. Remember, you said that your videos want to go to TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Okay? There's something that these 3 platforms have in common. Okay? They are platforms that people just go to scroll, right? And they just discover new videos. It's designed for your phone. YouTube is more of a search engine. Okay? People go to YouTube, search for stuff, and then go and look for the video that they feel like they want to watch. Now, over time, YouTube now understands what you usually come to the platform for. And then when you open YouTube, it will recommend some things that it believes that you came to search for. Yes, you got it right. Phone is portraits. TVs and laptops and landscape. There's a big difference between the orientation of these 2 platforms. The dimensions have reduced. And when the dimension reduces, aspect ratio. Okay.